Good morning, or depending when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, out of Voice of Radio. So today, we need to look at another update for Pokemon Go. This keeps happening, quite frankly. It's a weird situation we're in where Pokemon have announced a set, and they've shown us the booster pack images, and they have actually shown us the images of those special collections, although they've kind of blanked out the promo cards, but they've not actually shown us any of the cards from it, and it's all getting just a little bit weird at this stage. But the good news is, over on Toys R Us over in Japan, they have gone and put up a listing for the set. And on that listing, what they've gone and done is given us a description of the set, which actually weirdly tells us quite a lot of information, and all it's done is get me very, very excited. But we'll start off with the two new things which are very much confirmed. The ever-popular Pokemon Mewtwo is now available as a V-Star. Popular Pokemon such as Mewtwo and Machamp are now available as powerful V-Stars. So what they've gone and done then right off the bat is they have confirmed Mewtwo V-Star, and they have confirmed Machamp V-Star. And there's no ifs, buts, or maybes, unless that's just, written wrong. They are getting V-Stars. Now, it does say Pokemon such as, so that implies that there will be more than two V-Star. You will be getting Mewtwo and Machamp, and maybe a Pokemon that doesn't even begin with M, which is rather nice. Obviously, Mewtwo at this stage, I think I predicted we were getting a Mewtwo V-Star. I should have done if I didn't, because obviously if you look at the booster pack artwork, the most prominent Pokemon on that booster pack is Mewtwo, so the idea of getting a Mewtwo V-Star in this set was always pretty much going to happen. I'm not saying the other Pokemon on the front will get V-Stars, although I would love to see a Conkeldurr, just because Conkeldurr's never playable, but as a V of a V-Star, maybe it would be. But it doesn't stop there. Pokemon VMAXs are also included. Pokemon VMAX, which did not appear in Battle Region and Dark Phantasma, will also appear in this product. And we've been going back and forth on this for a little while. I mean, basically, they stopped making Pokemon VMAX. We saw Brilliant Stars in English, Starbirth in Japan, and basically there were no VMAXs. Now, I know there were a couple in Brilliant Stars. They were really just cleaning up from previous Japanese products. In the Japanese set, in Sword and Shield 9, in Starbirth, no VMAXs. There was that weird promo Pikachu VMAX, but weird magazine promo, one-off, yeah, don't count that, that's fine. And then we had Battle Region, and Battle Region came out, and like I told you just a second ago in this product description, Battle Region came and went without giving us any VMAXs. So at that stage we were like, right, well it seems like we're good, there's no VMAXs. But then we found out that in Sword and Shield 10, there are VMAXs. We've already seen Heatran, and although it's not confirmed, it's a double set. Heatran's in one half, you can imagine there will be one VMAX in the other, because it has actually been confirmed there will be two VMAXs in Astral Radiance, so one of them is going to be Heatran, and one of them is going to be whatever is in the other set. So, VMAXs, they have been replaced with V-Stars. There weren't any in Sword and Shield 9, there weren't any in Sword and Shield 9A, there aren't going to be any in Dark Phantasma, more on that in a moment, and now we're getting them back in here after they're in Sword and Shield 10, but we're still getting V-Stars as well, and we're getting more V-Stars and VMAXs, and it's all very confusing, but they are hanging on. But the fact that we are getting VMAXs and we're getting V-Stars, that actually tells us something. Because as a bunch of you have pointed out previously, there are exactly 3 Pokemon that have Gigantamax forms that never got a VMAX card. And that's important because, generally speaking, if you have a Gigantamax form, that's what your VMAX card will be. Obviously, not all the VMAXs have Gigantamax forms, but the ones that do, that's what goes on the card. And there are exactly 3 Pokemon which have Gigantamax forms that haven't got VMAXs, and it's all getting a little bit suspicious. And they are Machamp, Hatterene, and Melmetal. Those are the 3. Now, starting off with Machamp, I can't imagine we're getting Machamp VMAX in this set, because we're getting Machamp V-Star. And frankly, we don't tend to get 2 different chase cards of the same Pokemon in the same set. Now, again, this is a prediction. This is me reading into what we've seen before. It's possible that we get a Machamp VMAX and a Machamp V-Star, but it's weird. It's not the way it generally works, and that would mean that the description mentions Machamp V-Star and mentions VMAXs generally, but doesn't mention Machamp VMAX. Like I keep saying, possible, but I would say at this stage very, very unlikely, which is a little bit sad. Melmetal, on the other hand, and again, this is a prediction, not a guarantee, you've got to think Melmetal VMAX is coming. Because there has only been one new Pokemon that really came around because of Pokemon Go. Well, one evolution line at least. And that's Melmetal. And obviously Meltan. This is the Pokemon Go Pokemon. It is one of only 3 Pokemon that doesn't have a VMAX, despite having a Gigantamax form in the games. And VMAXs are in this set. I cannot tell you for absolute certainty that there will be a Melmetal VMAX in this set. I don't know. But I can tell you that it makes way too much sense not to have, and frankly, if there isn't one, something's gone wrong here. It is too perfect, it sets up too well and too neatly. Hatterene, I have no feelings one way or the other, maybe, maybe not. Machamp, I don't think we're going to get one, because we're getting the V-Star. Melmetal, it makes way too much sense, we have to get one. And Hatterene, I don't know, maybe we will, maybe we won't. Remember, not all the Mega EXs from the games got Mega EXs in the card game, and then some of them they later sorted out. So, for instance, Mega Sableye did actually get a tag team card. Couple of them did, not all of them did, but some of them did. But then you've got things out there like Mega Pinsir that never got a Mega EX card, never ended up on a tag team card. It's just lost and missing. Mega Pinsir is a real Pokemon that exists, but if you only ever looked at the TCG, you might be forgiven for not recognizing what this thing is. So we're getting V-Stars and we're getting VMAXs. We know 2 of the V-Stars, we don't know the VMAXs, but it does actually specifically say Pokemon VMAX, which did not appear in Battle Region and Dark Phantasma, will also appear in this product. Now, we haven't actually had the reveal of Dark Phantasma. That should come next month. That is Sword and Shield 10A. Essentially, you've got the double set Space Juggler and Time Gazer, which is Sword and Shield 10. Pokemon Go is Sword and Shield 10B. So 10A is Dark Phantasma. It's not going to have VMAXs in, so it's another set that has V-Stars but not VMAXs and just confuses things. I don't have much to add about that, but it is interesting that it's confirmed they're not coming in that set. And then we're told popular Pokemon are now available in new rarities. Eevee, a Pokemon that also appeared in Eevee Heroes, will be included as a new rarity Pokemon. So we know we're getting a new rarity. Now, the last new rarity we got were the Radiant Pokemon that came around in Battle Region. But that wouldn't be a new rarity now, would it? Those, for anyone that's interested, they are K rarity. Why K? They just are. So it looks like there's going to be another new rarity here. By new rarity, it's not going to be a Radiant Pokemon, because we've seen them already. And it's not going to be a character rare or a character super rare, CHR and CSR, because we've seen them already. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see what these actually end up as. I have no prediction. I have no inkling here. It's going to be something, but it's one of those, all we know it's a new rarity. And, if I told you before Battle Region there was a new rarity, would any of you been able to predict Radiant Pokemon? With their 1 Radiant Pokemon per deck, with their new Holo pattern, etc.? The answer is no, you wouldn't. So that's kind of hanging out there. So what do we know then? We know that Mewtwo is getting a V-Star. We know that Machamp is getting a V-Star. We know there are other V-Stars. We know Pokemon VMAX are coming. And we know that there are going to be new rarities. And that one of or a new rarity, but a bunch of Pokemon. And we know that one of them is going to be Eevee. And there are going to be others. This is all very exciting to me. Now, once again, we're left like we are in so many of these Pokemon Go videos lately, with some answers that honestly just lead to more questions, but I promised you guys I would keep you up to date, and I am keeping you up to date. We know V-Stars and VMAXs are both here, we've had a couple confirmed, and a new Rarity, and as far as I'm concerned, that's very exciting, but you know what would be more exciting? Showing us the cards. Obviously, the second these cards are revealed, I will immediately start working on a video to discuss it all with you lovely ladies and gentlemen. But for now, I want to know what you think about all of this news, and I want your predictions. So let me know in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at Lawasi, and Twitch for some live action at twitch.tv/PTCG Radio. If you want to support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all that good stuff, head on over to patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can do exactly that. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.